Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Case Clicker campaign videos. In this video here, we are going to progress a bit further, meaning that we're gonna be getting a few upgrades and we're gonna be tapping for a whole lot of money. Yeah, it's one of those episodes, so let us look into it before I add in some background music for the tap part of the actual game. So we do have a decent amount of funds, as in almost 3,500. I want to keep 2,000 as an account buffer for when, like, it's a rainy day. But today is not a rainy day, meaning that I'm going to spend it in advance and earn that more during tapping. And that is of course because I want to spend the upgrades, the money on upgrades that will allow us to earn even more money. So let us look at what we have that can do that. Oh yes, so where are we hiding? Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Right, so platinum coin, 1,000 for 1/10 of a cent more per tap. That means when we are doing the 10x multiplier, we will be getting 1 cent extra per tap. So that's 100,000 times we need to tap. Add the 10x multiplier before we have earned this back. That's a lot of clicking, but hey, sounds like fun. So yeah, good times. Pretty expensive stuff. But buying that really gives us another option, and that is to buy Platinum Coin 3. So you get the same, but you get to pay double. Oh yes. When you buy the extra one, since you get an additional cent per tap at 10x, you no longer need to tap 100,000 times to earn back the first one, only 50, but then you do need to do 200,000 times to earn back this one. So buying the Platinum Coin 2 and 3 means you need to tap 250,000 times at a 10x multiplier in order to earn back your money. That is one option, and we also have the critical chance options. They are also pretty good. Perhaps better. Obviously they work best together. The critical chance doubles your earnings, and if we look at our statistics, we can actually see what our chance to do critical is. If I find it somewhere, where is it hiding? All these new very annoying ways of doing things. Critical tap chance, we now have 4%. So 4 out of 100 taps we get double money. If we buy an additional 0.5%, it's gonna mean that every 4.5 taps out of 100, or yeah, almost nothing. But where the coin gives us a constant increase in earnings, the critical tap chance gives us not a constant, but a chance, but not just a chance of getting 1/10 of a cent more, but a chance of getting double. And double at 10x multiplier, let's say we are earning 30 cents, meaning that double gives us 60 cents. So if that is to be translated into the same value on the Platinum Coin, it is a lot more. I feel that. Both are pretty important, but the reason why I am buying the critical tap chance now is because it also works with the case searching, and we're going to be doing that as well. So I have like crazy lag between myself and between the device and the computer. Let's see. Okay, so apparently it works a bit better when I lift it up. So what I'm going to do here is to buy the critical chance. so that we have bought both of the 1000 upgrades like that. So we have 1600 left, and I'm going to use those on another critical chance so that we have 1 out of 100 additional chance of doing double. I think that is better than the platinum coin. It all works better together, there is no question about it, but we now also have much better critical chance when doing case searches, and we are going to be searching quite a bit for cases. So yeah, that was like the introduction, I guess. What I want to do now is, so this here, I just wanted to check if, as you can see, there is quite a delay. I don't think there is much I can do about it, really. So I'm gonna fire up some background music, hope it isn't too loud, and then tap. I mean, we had 3.6 thousand, and I'm going to need at least 5,500 for cobblestone packages, and at least 1,000 for Bravo cases with stat track guarantee. So we're gonna be tapping 10,000 or more. So just so that you guys know what it is you are getting yourselves into if you are tagging along for a tap streak here with some background music. So once again, turning the iPad like this, and that is because there is less chance for me to hit the menu, which is up here, compared to if I do something Mojo Dojo down here. So it's just tapping now, pretty casually, because we need to do this a lot. I did look a bit at my statistics, and I figured it was better to go a bit slow to start with and save up some of my clicking mojo to the point where I actually have the 10x multiplier. So that is what I'm doing here. I'm just tapping a bit more casually than I normally would. That is of course because the last episode where I did tapping was not the only episode where I lost my combo multiplier. And to be honest, I never really do this when I tap on my iPhone, but I do think it has to do with me sitting like this, recording, and like getting thirsty at the same time, stuff like that. It's, yeah, I guess I'm not as good at multitasking as I really want to be. So this time I'm going to be spending more time in the build-up so that I don't burn out as early in terms of clicking speed, and if I drop the combo early, I have a bit more mojo to build it back up, really. That is my thought. It is a plan. It is something I want to try out, and yeah, I mean, it has to be tried out at some point. So this is like the next batch of me tapping. So this is where it's gonna be happening. So I'm also using this opportunity to try to tap a bit more with my left hand, try to get some kind of rhythm that works out for that. I mean, it actually works better for me tapping just with my left hand than with both of them, and I do think it has to do with me hitting at the same time with the fingers. I don't think the program actually recognizes that as a tap when you tap at the same time with two fingers. So I guess that is something I need to like find a good rhythm. I learned in the last episode that doing 3 fingers on each was too much. I did crazy stuff when I tried that out, so that was both silly and annoying at the same time. So yeah, I'm not going to do that again in this episode. I'm just gonna do it a bit more casually and make sure that we hopefully make it all the way to the 10,000 or more in one go, because going faster if you lose the combo is just completely pointless. Then it's better to do it much more casually, even if you're just doing like with 2 fingers like I am here, and then making sure you don't need to restart and really waste like somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes of tapping time, because things got a little out of control with the fingers. So that is of course a bad deal. So slowly moving it up here. I've only gained about 1.5, so it's like nothing, but it's okay. We're going to get our revenge, our payback once we have a bit higher multiplier to work with. I can even just go like this. I mean, this is 2 fingers. It's actually faster. This is my my index finger on both hands. This is my middle finger on both hands, also faster. So, I mean, just doing something like this is slowly but surely building the combo upwards. And it is too much action really for the program to keep up with a lot of the clicks, which is why like the numbers appear very spread and in clusters or piles of numbers. So boom, now it registers over here, now over there. So it's definitely fast enough for this to be viable. Of course I want to go faster, but I'm really fighting myself not to I'm not used to holding back when I tap. It's not natural for me to not just, you know, tap like crazy, but I'm trying this out to see if it actually ends up being more profitable in the long run, not to be all rushy-dushy. Yeah, we'll see. And if I do drop the combo anyway, then I will just go all in crazy pants next time around, and then I will also not really have tired fingers to do it with. So I'm thinking it's a win-win thing, but because only time and clicks will tell really. Obviously when I say doing 10,000, what I hope to do is more, so that I have even more to work with. There is not just 1 but 2 platinum coin upgrades remaining. The last one is 3,500. And yeah, that's expensive like beep. But once you add the option to go double with the critical taps, and you really think about the amount of taps that has to be made in order to achieve the goals that I have set for this campaign, then we are going to be tapping that amount of taps. That's just how it is. It is the only way to get the money we need to open that many cases and packages for the actual collections. 2 seconds, guys.
Thanks, man.
So it is a decent investment. It feels slower right now. And if we had continued just doing Bravo cases, I would not have done it, but it is because I have swapped from doing a little money, a few cases, to a lot of money and packages that, compared to the Bravo cases, aren't free. So that's like the major difference here. We are paying so much more money now because we're not just buying keys, we are buying things that cost $55 or $60 per package. So boo-hoo, really. And that is, if you consider the Bravo cases that we have been opening, they are $30 each. We've opened more than 1,000 of them, so that's the kind of value we have been saving. These very long click sessions, that is what we have been saving by being able to open the Bravo cases or search for them instead of buying them, really. So that is why I feel it is a really good idea, because of course we search for them, so we tap anyway. But because we only have the good cases and of course the junk breakout ones in the case search, we do get them pretty easy. So it's much less work, I feel, per case than tapping. If you are a crazy clicker and you do the 10x combo and you just go for an hour afterwards, it is faster for you to earn the money. But if you're a casual clicker, or you just very rarely reach the 10x, or you get there and then you just can't go on, then buying cases / packages is a bit of a drag, because it's really hard to get that kind of money. I mean, I speak with a lot of you, or chat, reply to comments, that, I mean, when you have 550, you go buy 10 cobblestone, and that's like what you can do, because it takes so much time and it's a bit boring. It also means you need to do it much longer, because if you are stopping here at like a 4x multiplier, if you had gone on to the 10, you would have had much more money. That is, but I mean, it all comes down to having fun. It's a game, it's about having fun, so you need to stop when it's like your time to stop. There is no point in going on if it breaks the game for you. If it makes the game boring, then you should definitely stop. But what I really mean is that, let's say you make it to this point and you're like, now I can't do it anymore. Go like this. Just go like this and consider each time you do this, it is the same as tapping 4.5 times normal. That's really the effect of this. So if you are tapping, if your best tapping speed is like 4 times what I'm doing here, then it's a better deal for you just to sit like this with one finger. And I mean, if you can really stress yourself to do it with 2 fingers, and you're looking at 8 times as much money as you would have if you restarted. And this is not hard. Yeah, sure, it might be boring, but right now I'm actually looking at the 2 case clicker copies on my computer, mirroring this. So and I'm listening to music that I like. So I mean, put on a pair of headphones, watch a movie, watch a series, watch a YouTube video, do something you really like while tapping, and suddenly 20 minutes has passed, and even though you're not really stressing yourself, your fingers are not going crazy, you're just casually, I mean, even if you're just doing like this, you're doing like 5 times what you would if you started over. That's and this game is really about going for longer but fewer times, and I'm overdoing it a bit in this campaign, but that is because I do want to, one, I like the game, I almost can't really stop myself, but 2, I don't want to make videos opening 10 packages, right? I like to make a video where I have a chance at doing something. I had a comment today with like, I would like to see 1,000 cobblestone packages, and yeah, I would as well, really. That is 55,000. That is a lot of tapping. That is something I normally do on my iPhone. When I say normally, I mean it has been a while, because I've been jackpotting so much. I haven't really needed money for a very long time. But when I was tapping, I never did below 30. I mean, 30,000 was like the minimum when I sat down, watched a movie. Boom, I had 30,000. Sometimes I watched like a series with my wife, grabbed a few episodes. I was like 30, 40, 50, 60,000. And then you don't really consider the money part of the game as something that is like a major drag. But yeah, that's it's very different how we perceive things and what we think is a good game and fun. And I just feel that it's a major bummer if you don't at least try to give it a go when you have the combos, because this is where things finally start to make just a bit sense in terms of the earnings. So up to 1,000 now, meaning just about 10 times as much left, but I have been doing this like very casually, and now I'm going to do the coffee thing again. And I do need to drink coffee when I'm making these videos. It's quite late at night here in Denmark. Cheers, guys. I managed to not fail. Yeah. All my base are belong to me. So now that we are closing in on the 6x multiplier, I feel that I can start thinking about tapping a bit faster. We are earning decent money now. 6x combo is that's good. It's not like epic. It's not 10, but it is so much more than the starting out amount that I feel it's okay to start tapping faster now. But it's also because I really need to. I've been like really holding back, so. just rake in that money. This time I'm going to try, once I feel the need, or not the need, the desire to stop, I'm going to try instead to do the one finger thing, like I recommended you guys do, just to see if I can, it's not because I want to stretch this video forever for you guys, but if I could just make like make it so that I can earn enough to also buy the next 2 upgrades in the platinum coin, for instance, or go with 2 episodes where I'm doing 100 cobblestones or something crazy. That would be really nice, because it is 10 times faster than if I restarted every day. But I just really want to share the progress with you guys. So and it is, I mean, you are so amazing with your warm comments, with your thumbs up, likes, so many new subscribers coming every day, which also means that a lot of you guys are actually recommending my videos to people you know, because they don't come out of the blue. I'm pretty sure a lot of the people that are coming here come because they have been like invited or recommended by existing viewers. So yeah, I'm pretty baffled and speechless about that. It's I remember when I started getting like 10 subscribers a day, I was like, how is this possible for someone like me doing what I do to get that much attention? And you guys just took that and added a 0. That's how crazy things are right now. And yeah, thank you guys. I guess that's what it comes down to. So now we have almost 1600. So if I could just do 10 times this, if I could just add a 0, that would be nice. Especially if I could get 74.5 combo. Oh yeah. So all the yellow numbers, all the colored numbers are of course the critical ones, the ones that are doubled compared to what we normally get. And yeah, it is like crazy laggy. And don't ask me why, because I'm here all by my lonesome. Nobody else is using the Wi-Fi now. So and I mean it's a sometimes thing, so it could also be related to the iPad. It's not like the fastest version in the world. When you buy equipment like this for an army of kids, you can't go all in. So yeah, it's like the budget versions. So now it's looking really promising. Almost 2000 at an 8x combo. Yeah, I like that. And I am not even like the slightest bit tired in my fingers. Part of me really just wants to like push the fast forward start button now. But instead of doing it, I'm just going to try to maintain like the relaxed way of doing it in this video, just to see if I can manage to actually make a video where I crush it a bit, being I don't lose the combo before reaching my income goal. That would be really funny. So we haven't even reached the 3600 that was spent on upgrades, and that was also like, I guess at least the 2000 that we have now is the amount I would like to have for the account for a rainy day, meaning that what we earn from now on is the money I can think about using for packages and cases. So but that's nice. I mean, it's like thinking about it, you start out with an 8.7 multiplier and things are gonna go faster. So so in regards to that, it's not all bad, since we already have the combo built up nicely. And as you can see, we are now earning 0.0403. So that's not bad, not bad at all. I was expecting that the game was designed with the max being at like 5 cents, so you could get 50 with the 10x combo. But I think it's like 483 or 484 or something completely silly, where you're like, I can see there are no more upgrades in the game. Why did you not make like the final upgrade, giving us at least 5 cents per tap, getting the half cent at 10x and a chance to crit it at $1? But yeah, that was not how it was meant to be. And then, of course, it had been designed like that. If it was that was the plan, it just feels a bit silly. Also, I mean, give us more tapping upgrades, really. These platinum ones are pretty nasty expensive. I do think we get like a golden finger thing, golden tap power at 500,000 taps, I think it is. I don't exactly remember where in the game you get them. There are also some achievements, pretty silly ones considering the amount of time you need to put into getting the achievements. The rewards are like nothing, but perhaps in the future we will have an achievement system that is a bit more interesting than what we have now, because it's pretty junk at the moment. But it's nice for getting started. It's a nice way to boost through the first period so that you can really take advantage of the free money from the achievements. You don't need to do much of the tapping part at the very start, but I think I did show that in the first campaign video, how I would, yeah, I do believe I did, where we took advantage of the missions and the achievements to rake in like the easy starting money. But anyway, now we are 10x, meaning that when I'm tapping like this, I'm probably getting more money than I was when I was tapping with all fingers at the start. So even if I just need to do like this from now till I have 10,000, it is a better deal. Yeah, that's pretty silly to think about. That's really how much a 10x multiplier is worth, especially when you have your colored crit amounts in between. This is the power of the 10x multiplier. It is that you can do this, and as you can see, it's like every second time we tap almost, we're raking up a new buck. We're getting 40 cents per tap, 80 when we crit, and yeah, we do that 5 out of 100 times. So that's once every 20 we get double value. As you can see, it's money is just coming in slowly but surely. Yeah, I like that, but I mean, it's not good enough, but it is worth keeping in mind that if you get tired in your fingers, just have a break. If you can do 100, then do 100, go back to this stuff, do one finger, then once you're ready, do another 100, and before you know it, you've done 1,000. Like now we've done 50, and it's like, oh, this is so tiresome, you know, I need to do something. Yeah, I made it to 100 or 200, and then you can just small tap again. Whatever really keeps you going, I think, is the important thing. Another important thing is like the bonus items. Once again, I'm playing without having one, which is completely silly, but yeah. If it spawns, I will try to ninja accept it. But that is another thing really that is worth keeping in mind in regards to your tapping speed. If you don't have that bonus item on the screen, you really risk blowing it. That could also be what happened one of the last times where it bugged for me, or when I did 3 fingers, I might have just accidentally hit one of those bonus items, and yeah, then you open it and say, hey, congratulations, you got this piece of junk item. I'm like, what? I was getting 40 cents per tap, you gave me a 3 cents item, and now I lost my combo that I spent 20 minutes building up. How dare you give me that freebie right now? They are so bad to get. It's unbearable, really. And also that they don't scale with your account level. I mean, it is so bad to get those $1 max item, often just a few cents, when you are the global elite. It's just a joke, really. It's just annoying that they are there, so remove them. Super cool when you're starting out, you have a chance of getting a little extra something. But besides that, they are just all junk, so go away with them, please. Remove them from the game. Or enable them on the other pages than the actual tapping pages, because here they can really ruin the game. Yeah, my thoughts anyway. So we now have more money than we had when we started, which is nice. 3,600, and here we are, a 10x combo later, closing in on 4,000. So that's kind of cool. It means that no matter what happens, we have now gained some expensive high-end upgrades for getting additional money per tap and for getting increased crit chance, and we are richer than when we started. So that is really cool. Of course, if I hadn't bought them, one could argue that I could have been done now and we could have been looking at cobblestone collections, but it wouldn't have been the long-term smart thing to do. I don't think so anyway. So 4,100. Oh yes. I'm just thinking about how much I want to rake in money-wise. You guys noticed yesterday I did post some other game videos. Played a bit of Hearthstone, played a bit of StarCraft 2, played some Civ Minor. I also have other games I want to play today, meaning that is my main. That is what is limiting the amount of taps I want to make. It is really that there are other cool games I want to share with you guys. Gonna be looking into some very popular games that I'm very bad at. Minecraft, for instance, I played it like way back when the most advanced thing you could do was a railroad. So I'm gonna be looking back into that again. I owe my Danish viewers a Danish campaign or two. Had some bugs with the iPad. The iPad owner decided to play Case Clicker on it. So that is like if suddenly everything changed here, it would be a bummer. So I need to figure out what I want to do about that. As in, do I want to continue the campaign or just like cancel it entirely? Yeah. So 4,500. That's nice. It's gonna be real. So there we have the freebie item. Look how annoying it is right above the balance point, meaning that I need to be very careful I don't tap high with my right hand, which is what I normally do. But it was really nice that I actually saw it being placed or added or whatever one should say, because now I can at least try to keep it in mind. And if you hit that, you are potentially in a bad place, because you could be losing your combo on it. So more coffee. Cheers, guys. I'm just gonna try to tap over here. As you can see, this is like my preferred height, and it is right in the weapon spot. I also risk really grabbing it with my thumb. That would be catastrophic as well. So I'm thinking about how I want to do this, because I don't want to drop it now. I mean, worst has happened, right? But it's just annoying, and a waste of your time and a waste of my time. So I'm gonna try to do it like this, and then just go with my right hand now. And I hope that my my hand won't be hitting the case search. That would also be annoying. This is a very annoying place for me to tap, but it is away from the weapon there. Now I'm just about to hit the menu when I do this, so that is really bad. Well, I guess I can only really just try to do it as good as possible. I need to keep my thumb away. My thumb wants to hit the screen every once in a while, and that would really just hit the weapon. So yeah, this is a bit annoying. So I guess we'll just really see how far we can nudge it. It is actually a better idea for me to just like slowly tap, like I was showing, just going like this, because this is still getting like 20 times the money I would be getting if I reset it. But this is a lot more, and a lot more is a lot better. So that's really what it comes down to, right? A lot more is a lot better, regardless of the lot size. So, but I mean, we are almost at the 5.5, and that is the amount needed for cobblestone packages. So if we break it here, I will end up grabbing those, and then earning the rainy day gold back will be another day, and I will skip the Bravo cases because I do have way too much else on my schedule of things I really want to play today for me to want to restart the combo to earn the remaining 4,500. That's just not gonna happen today, but I really hope it doesn't happen, because I really also want to do the Bravo cases with stat track and not just the cobblestones. So we'll see. I mean, 6.5 makes me feel a bit safe, but of course I really do want to go to the sweet 10 spot where the sun always shines. Oh yeah. It's a very frustrating weapon, that one. I almost want to pick it up and see if I can like click the OK button and move on. But I guess I shouldn't be fooling around with that until at least I have enough money for the Bravo cases and for the cobblestones. But I mean, as long as this is rolling, it's rolling. So, because I shouldn't be finding problems before they're actually here. It's just if it does happen, I need to react insanely fast to click the OK button, and even then it may not be good enough. I've managed to do it several times on my iPhone, but it is faster than this iPad mini. Not sure why. Probably because I don't have as many things on it. So that was breaking the 6K. Only 2,400 really more than when we started. Yeah. That is a bit silly to think about. That is also why I really want to crush it by pushing towards the 10,000 and not just stopping when we like have enough. It would defeat the purpose really of having that much money lying around for a rainy day if I just use it and don't earn it back. But I mean, it is smarter to use the money and then earn it back with better earning options than let's just have it lying around. It is pushing the burden a bit, I guess, but yeah, just really need to not hit that weapon. That's really all it comes down to, or anything else stupid like I actually did in some of the other videos. But let's not talk too much about that. That makes me sad. No, it doesn't. It does make me very happy to just see the money increase and increase and increase. Oh yes, it does. So almost 6.5. Come on. slowing it a bit down again, trying to nudge further down, get a bit more away from the weapon. Just trying to keep this casual but not completely slow speed while practicing with the left hand at the same time. So trying to do this in a way that if I don't hit the weapon, I can continue for long enough without really breaking a sweat. We're almost at 7, which is pretty nice. I mean, I wouldn't mind going a lot longer, a lot, because a lot is a lot better than a lot less. Yeah. But we'll see. All the time saved from keeping the combo, I guess, should be translated into additional profit so that it can be saved another time or put into upgrades that also speed up future videos. So come on, 7k, lucky number 7. That is also a nice amount. So once we hit 7.5, we have the 2000 like starting balance I like to have, and we have enough for 100 cobblestones. Then as a minimum I would like to get enough for the bravos as well. Of course the priorities are not like that. If things fall to the ground, then I will have less of a starting balance, but yeah, then I would probably start by tapping money in the case video instead of cases, just because I really feel it is a nice thing to have. And of course with the additional platinum coin upgrades lying around, I do have those in mind so that we can get that stuff completed. But I have to admit there are more pressing issues for me right now. The kind of real life issues where you can't really ask other people to do it for you, and that is also going to affect the length of this video. Yeah, the downside of coffee and gravity. But that is beside the point. Now we did hit the 7.5. No, we didn't. The 7.45. Oh, come on. I said we hit the 7.5, then hit the 7.5. Just like that. So, I mean, 2,500 left before we have like the 10 that I would really like to do. And I still would really like to do that. I also feel like I think I did 7,000 in the first tapping video, and I think I wrote 9.5 in the last one. That is really because I don't really care, but I don't want to be like lying, and I wasn't exactly sure what it was, so I just picked, like, I was pretty sure I didn't do 10, and I didn't want to do the math because I was so late. I just wanted to really make sure the video was available to you guys. So this time at least I would like to write 10, just so we just nudge it up a little bit each time. Let's see. Closing in on needing just another 2,000. And a happy place. Come on. You know you want to. So 795, and my fingers aren't tired. The really annoying thing is that weapon there. That is really starting to bug me. But cheers, guys. Was that wise? Yes, it was. I need my coffee. So, like, everything now is like a bonus. We have what we need to do the cobblestones and the Bravo cases. So everything that is earned now is like cream. It's like the icing, the goodies, the stuff that will allow us to do additional things such as buy upgrades or save up for that very nasty rainy day. It actually also means that it is quite important, even though it isn't needed right now, because the more we can crush it by having those upgrades or being able to do that few extra cases if need be, that is the important stuff, because we're earning it now at 10x. So it's these are high value bucks because they come with the multiplier. I know it doesn't really change what you can use them for, but it means that earning them now takes so little effort to get $1 now compared to when we restart. I really want to rake in more of this. Let's see, we're at 8.5. Only 1,500 from like the original goal, the main goal. And if things just work out as I plan on, I'm going to go a bit further. Oh yes, I am. And it's not because I'm hoping to open 1,000 cobblestone packages. Not gonna go that much further, but just a little bit. I mean, we have the 2 platinum coin upgrades that we are missing is 5,500 in upgrades. Yeah, just like that. And they're gonna give us 2/10 of a cent, or 2 cents when we tap at this 10x combo, and 4 cents of course when we combo. So I mean, it's a lot, paying 5,000 for that, but it is also a very nice upgrade to get out of the way. So I do have my like my greed side is really considering those, even though they are as costly as, almost as costly as 100 cobblestone packages. But we're just so far from completing this game, even though we now reached the global elite. We don't have the Fire Serpent Factory New stat track, we don't have the Medusa Factory New, we don't have the Dragon Law Factory New, we don't even have the Dragon Law yet, and there is the very, very elusive Karambit Fade Factory New stat track. So there is going to be a lot of tapping, so I really wouldn't mind getting a bit more. I also saw there were like some search related upgrades. I think it was 0.2% per tap. Might also just grab that, because we are gonna be opening more cases. At some point we are going to be completing every collection and every case in the game. So I'm gonna be opening a lot of cases also in this series. So all the upgrades we can get that increase earnings, crit chance, or case searching, yeah, I guess they're all very welcome really. So only 600 from like the goal, from the win situation, and when you think about it, 600 is like nothing now. But if I lose the combo and I just need to do 600, it's gonna take forever. So I really don't want to do that now. I really don't. So I also noticed we had like $100 when we started or something like that. So of course we want like that amount extra. Let's see how deep we can get this rabbit hole today. Because obviously I'm thinking, can I do another 5 for the platinum coins. That would be cool. Would also be cool to have for another batch of cobblestones. Yeah, but it is a lot of tapping. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of tapping. And the bad thing about having money in this game is that you just spend it. So I won't be much further tomorrow if I just buy additional cobblestone collections. That is why I'm thinking so much about the platinum coins, because they're gonna stay with the account like forever. Whereas if I just buy additional cobblestone packages right now, it's not going to be that much of a buff, unless of course we do get the factory new dragon law in it, but I'm thinking that's highly unlikely. I expect to get one fast in the process, but getting the factory new one, that's gonna be a different kind of story really. So let us hit up the 10k here so that we can, yeah, almost being at the point where we can say we have clicked 10,000 in this video. And of course the 8.5, that was like the 5,500 for cobblestones, the 1,000 for bravos, that's 6.5, and then the 2 in the starting balance. So we are now past that. We are at almost plus 2,000. So if I could rake in just a few thousand more, I can get the platinum coin, and the next platinum coin, and the search progress, the case searching thing, then it would be really, really cool. Also because we can cross off the most expensive upgrades in the game really, meaning that in terms of progression, future upgrades, we don't really have that much expensive stuff left. Of course we have the jackpot and the trades, but for obvious reasons I'm not going to be buying those, at least not until we have the things we want and need. So yeah. So that was 10.5. Oh goody. I haven't decided exactly how far I want to go. I'm thinking I want to go at least 12.5, perhaps 13.5. But then it's like, why not do 15? You know? So, yeah. I should be looking at the clock really, because that should be telling me if I should stop or if I should continue, because being a clicker, everything in me just says continue. It's like, you're just getting warmed up now. You only have 10,000. Why don't you go to like at least 30 or 22 or, you know, something nasty, 25. But I mean, not sure if you guys saw my videos from yesterday, but in one of them you could actually see in the background it was working on the previous video. It had like a short part of the movie where my media player is, where you can see the music name, the name of the track. That was actually showing part of YouTube processing the last video, and that was like 1.5 hours after I stopped recording it. And that is really the amount of time it takes also to upload a video, after just filtering perhaps a bit with a little bit of video editing, and then after the actual upload, after the video editing, YouTube needs to chew on it for quite some time. But that is, I mean, I'm uploading HD videos. I'm not sure why. I guess I'm more the why not kind of guy. Why would I put it up in a lower resolution than what the software supports? It may be important for some of you guys. I personally like being able to watch things in a decent quality. Sometimes I do it in a lower for connection issues, but I do think it's nice having the option there anyway. So, goody, 11.5 almost here, which is super cool. Just slowly nudging it forward. It is very nice for me to finally be able to do a clicking video where I don't lose the click streak before reaching the goal that I had in mind, so that I can focus more on, do I want to click more, do I want to just click a bit more casually, or because I mean, coming up next for me after a bit of video editing is of course searching for Bravo cases. It's gonna be more clicking. It means that when I haven't been going as nuts here, I should be able to search a bit more efficiently for the Bravo cases. Perhaps, of course, it's random, but it is nice to know. So guys, I'm gonna call it at 11.5, meaning that I'm just gonna get a bit more than 11.6 here, so that I am sure that I have at least tapped the 11.5. This is gonna give us cobblestones, it's gonna give us Bravos with the stat track guarantee, and it is going to allow us to buy some upgrades while maintaining a starting account balance. Not the crazy one. Okay, I said 11.5. I meant 12.5. A decent starting balance, so not progressing as much in terms of starting balance. Perhaps not at all. But it's crossing off some of those really expensive upgrades. It's really gonna be cool. Really gonna be cool. So 11.9. At least now. I was a bit fast there. Calling it a bit early, as they say. I really don't want to stop at 11 and 12.5. That's also because I'm thinking I should go 13.5 for the platinums. It's a bit silly not to make sure that I can buy them both now, isn't it? I think it is. I think it is better to go. I really shouldn't, but at the same time I really should. So I said 12.5. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna just nudge it up a bit, making sure that we can grab both of the platinum upgrades and the case searching and the cobblestones and the Bravo cases, because then we have nothing to worry about in terms of money for upgrades in the future, because it's all going to be very cheap. These are the most expensive ones we're grabbing now. So yeah, just, you know, while we're on it, let's just do it all, right? So another 1100 as minimum, and then of course like a small buffer for the starting balance. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. Or do I? Or do I? Ooh, that was crazy. Golden tap power. Very cool that I continued that, because that means next time now we can buy the golden tap power as well. And that is a better upgrade than the platinum, and it's probably gonna cost like 10 bucks or something, and I think it gives you 1 cent, so that is a really cool upgrade to get. So yeah, that is big rewards for not quitting early. I'm going to go into the statistics so that you guys can see the actual taps, so that you have something to nudge it up on. If it's like 250,000 taps, or you know, whatever it is, you guys will be able to see what range we are at. Come on. Yay! Almost 13. Come on, come on. I am going to buy the upgrades in this video so that we have that part covered. In case you want to check it out, then it's not gonna be saved for the next episode. I'm gonna do it right away. Oh yes, I am. So it was really nice getting a decent click streak done, like finally. It was really bugging me that I fizzled so much with the combo in the last one, and the one before that I had iPad trouble, so it was like, can this guy even tap? I mean, seriously? But I can, yay! So that's cool, good times. So 250. I am of course just going to go above about 13.6 so that I know that I've tapped the 13.5. So 13.4 on the floor. I'm not sure what the golden tap power costs. I'm thinking it's gonna be 10 bucks. It's like silly, completely silly, but that is one of the only rewards this game offers you for being a tapper, a clicker, is the golden tap power. And of course there are like some achievements for tapping on both cases and money. But it's very little compared to all the other parts of the game. So we are almost there now. That was I'm not sure if it was like 160 we had. So I guess to be on the safe side I should go 13.7, right? Just to know. Then I can say without any doubt that I tapped 13.5. Nobody's gonna be able to call me anything else than a speaker of truth and harmony, yeah, and stuff. But then again, what kind of a number is 13.7 to end that? Seriously guys, can we even do that? I mean, we could do 13.750. I mean, that's more of a number, but now I need to stop, because I would say next up, you know, 14,000, what kind of a number is that? We need to do 15, but nope, it has to end. So now it ended. And there, yeah, like 10 bucks. Okay, so it is 1/10 of a cent. So this is the same as the platinum coin, but it's only 10 bucks. That is how cool that is. So that bought, and next up, the old map 0.1%. Thank you. The lighthouse 0.25. Thank you. Where are the new ones being added? At top or bottom? Who knows? Probably down here then. Another old map. Buy that. Platinum coin. Yes, please. Platinum coin. Oh, there was one more than I expected. Wow. So we can't even afford the last one here. We could, but then we can't do the rest of the stuff. So yeah, that was bad. Well, another goal for the next video. I do think there should be another search related upgrade in here, but guess I'm wrong. That's per second. Okay, so just digging into the statistics here. So money clicks 200,000 is probably where it gave the golden tap power thing. Grab the annoying weapon there. As always guys, thank you very much for watching.